Hello Zenbees, it's time for a string safari. A string safari is a project where we create a Zentangle using a given string. And this is our string safari number 63. You can check out all the previous projects from the playlist String Safari. I'm Sandhya Manne, I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post here every Tuesdays and Fridays. So for today's project, I'm working on a regular white square tile with my black pen, pencil and stub. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. Okay, so here we are with string number 63. So this is our supplies, my white square tile, 01 black micron, a 08 black micron, a pencil and a stub. So these are our supplies for today's session. So let's get started. So we're going to start with dots on four corners. So we start with dots on four corners like that. And we're going to connect it. So very gently. So we are now creating a border. So that's how my border looks. So now our string goes like this. So I start off with an oval, like a long, elongated oval, like this, and then I'm gonna add another one like this and another one like this. Okay, so let's repeat that on the other side. Okay, and this as well. So that is our string this way. Okay, so let's get started with our first tangle. Okay, so our first tangle is called feather grid. So it's basically a grid based tangle. So we're going to do that in this bigger section. So let's start with our grid. So I'm going to make my lines diagonal and across like this. So let me start off from here. And notice how I'm making my lines slightly curved so it looks like it's wrapping around that oval. So I'm making it nice and big. So I have about 3 lines. So now let's go around this way. Okay, so I have my grid nicely done. So now let's start with our first grid. So I'm going to start off with a curved line like this, right? And now I start along that edge of the square and I continue adding petals like this. So we're going along this curve, but making sure you touch that edge of the square and continue doing this. So I'm again continuing on this. So along that curved line. Okay, so something like this. So you can see that whole thing is kind of wrapping around. So let's repeat that here again. So I start off with a curved line like that. I start adding my petals from this end.
Okay. So now here, so this is where this thing is. I'm going to pretend like my grid is somewhere ending here and it's coming here like this. So we're only going to have this part, and we're going to pretend like the rest of it is hiding under. So we will only work on this part here. Okay, so same thing here. I could have gone longer, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, so now on the sides again, I'm going to pretend like there is one that's coming like this and probably coming like this. Okay, same thing here. Okay, so that was I changed the direction, but ideally it should have been that way. That's okay. Let's see what happens now. Okay, so we're done with this. Now I'm going to use my ticker tip pen to go back and add black in all these little teeny tiny gaps that we have. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and add black. Okay, so this entire grid, this entire square, I've gone around adding black. So we're going to go ahead and do this for each of the squares in the grid. So here's my tile all done. Now let's get to these two sections. So here I am going to go ahead and do another grid, and this time we're going to use fragment J1. So again I'm going to continue diagonally like this, but this time I'm going to make it smaller. We don't need that huge space, right? So I'm going to do this and continue on that. So J1 goes like this. We start with a petal like this, and then we kind of add two more on the sides, and then I start adding auras. Right, so I'm going to do this on each of my squares in the grid. Okay, so like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and repeat the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now we have these two last sections. So here we're going to do D14, which is again a fragment. So this goes like this along the edge. I'm going to make circles. So along that line, the pencil line, we're going to make circles like this. And on this side, I'm just going to connect the circles like this and fill up those little gaps that's there. Okay, so now I'm going to give an aura line inside. Okay, so we're going to fill this inside, or we can leave it as is. So let's finish the other one and let's finish the rest of it, and then we'll come back to this. We'll see what needs to be added there. So right now I'm going to just repeat whatever we did on the other side. So start off with circles. And then I go back in. Like this, and then let's go around adding the aura line. We're going to go around and add some fun details in these corners along that border line. to make it look complete. So I'm just going to add some hollows. So let's see, this goes like this. Okay, this is more like a Mooka, so I'm going to call this Mooka. Okay, like that. Okay, so I'm just going to go around adding something like this here on these two ends. And now I'm also going to go back in and add circles or ripples, more like perk. So again, take your time. So take your time to fill this, all of these fine details. Okay, so that's all of that. So let me go ahead here and add some circles. Okay, so there it is, all done. Now let's see, what do we want to do here in this space. We can definitely leave it as is, and that's going to be fine. So I'm just going to add printums in one, and the other one I'm going to use it for my signature. Okay, so that is all done. Now let's get to shading. So shading goes like this. We're going to go around this initial loop line that we created. So we're just going to go around that like that. Okay, so very gently, we're not doing too much of shading here. Just want to give that depth. Okay, so I'm also now going to go around this entire oval like this. Okay, like this, and we're going to blend this out. This is a beautiful tangle, the feather grid. It really makes it look very intricate and really nice. It has a very nice balance of dark and light, so it just makes it really super interesting. Okay, so I have my oval literally standing out of the page. I'm going to do that with my the other one as well. So I'm going to go around adding pencil that entire oval, the entire oval on the outside. Okay, like that, and I'm going to go back just to add a little bit of pencil right here. Okay, so let's do that on the other side as well. Okay, there, that's all done. And now we're going to do the same thing along this. So I'm going to do this actually outside of my oval and a little bit inside. Let's see, I'm just trying to create some drama here. Like that, and then let's do it this way as well. Okay, like that, the way that looks. Okay, so pretty much we are done. Now I'm going to go really dark right here, right where the Mooka is kind of starting. Just to bring that out on both sides. Okay, so that's our tile for today. Okay, so let's add our initials and journal our tile. So I'm gonna add my initials here, this, and let's journal this. So today's date is 3rd of August 2021, and this is YouTube. String Safari number 63, and we started off with tangle feather grid, and then we went on to add fragment J1 and fragment D40. So those were the tangles that we used, and then we of course added some Mooka to finish it, right? So that is our tile all done. Looks fun.
Hope you had fun on this safari with me. I would love to see your creations. So head on to our Facebook group, Zenleys, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenleys. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at Sandhya Manne or hashtag Tangle with Sandhya. So get to see your lovely works there. And I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, check out my website www.sandhyamanestudio.com for courses, workshops and membership. On Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. India time, I host a Zentangle live on my Instagram handle, which is at Sandhya Manne. So join me there and let's tangle together in real time. To receive my weekly newsletter, click on the link Tangle Organizer in the description. Get a free gift when you sign up and get information about my upcoming workshops and other cool things that I do across social media. Now it's time to comment, so please comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this project because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video and subscribe to the channel. I shall see you next on Friday in our Focus Flight series. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.